Oh, you recording?
Yes.
Can I say hi to the vlog? What's up, everybody? It's your brother, it was
Okay, period. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shine, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another video based on the title. You know exactly what I'm about to talk about, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Shine with 3 E's. All right, y'all already know the drill. Without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. All right, y'all, so boom, y'all know exactly how I like to start my videos off. Okay, let me tell y'all, I'm still talking about things that went on when I was a lot younger. Don't worry, I'm trying to go in order. We about to start getting to the college story times as well, so just bear with me, okay? Let me tell y'all about dating in Detroit in the summertime, okay? I know y'all love a good little dating story. So it was me and Shauna. Y'all know Shauna is my bestie Westie. I'm at Shauna house or whatever. We chilling. It's the summertime, like I said. Now I forgot which story time I might have mentioned her in. So if you can't find it, don't really worry about it. She not really that relevant. But I think it was like when we went out with Thing One or something. So remember I told y'all that Shauna neighbor, like, you know, the girl from down the street will come down and let Shauna mama borrow like her EBT card, bridge card, food stamp, whatever you want to call it, right? So mind y'all, I think I talk about it in another story time, like I forgot which one, y'all. I'm so sorry. I got so many story times. I forgot which one. But if you're OG, you just know. Remember I told you, like, the neighbor would come down the street and hang out with us, like, every blue moon. Now, her neighbor was older, you know, just a couple years older. But sometimes we would hang out with her just because, like I said, they've been living on that block forever. So, of course, if the neighbor have barbecues or Shauna people have barbecues, each other was invited to each other things, right? So, we would always hang out with the neighbor. So we just gonna leave her name as neighbor, right? If you remember her from the other story times, fine. If not, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm at Shauna's house and neighbor ended up coming down there. So she'll come in the backyard with us and just kick with us. Like I said, she was older, but we would hang out with her. So one day she came in the backyard. We sitting on the back porch, just chilling, talking. Like we literally just outside trying to figure out some plans. Y'all know we young at the time, so we always want to be dangling in the streets. We always trying to pull up on somebody. We just always trying to have a good time. So the neighbor come down the street, so she's sitting in the backyard talking with us. We just kicking. Like I literally remember like having a big stick, playing with like some dirt with the stick. Like we're just back in the backyard, right? So the neighbor back there with us, so we all just talking. The neighbor is texting somebody, and she like, y'all want to go somewhere with me? Now, I'm not going to lie, for certain people that we knew and we trust, me and Shauna was those girls. Like, you invite us somewhere that we think is going to be fun, we just say yes without really asking no questions because we trust you. Now, like, we didn't just go off of, well, let me not say that, hold up, because, you know, sometimes I did. I was kicking it with some strangers, but hold up. Whenever said, like, do we want to go somewhere? We like, hell yeah, because we sitting here. It's summertime. We bored. We didn't have no plans. So, yeah, we want to go somewhere. Like, girl, of course. So, neighbor is like, yeah, I've been texting this guy. Like, he want to hang out with me. He said he got some friends. So, you know, man, Shauna, like, of course, like, duh. Now, mind you, neighbor is like, well, come down the street to my house. Like, she wanted to change because she just had on, like, some little leggings and a shirt. So, I guess she like, okay, let me actually put some clothes on. You know, me and Shauna, we always ready, okay? So, we ain't got to get ready. We always dress to impress, okay? So we like, okay, we'll go down the street with you. So of course we tell Shauna, I'm like, bye, we'll be back. Like she see us like walking with neighbors, so you know she don't really ask no questions because normally we'll be at her house or she'll be at Shauna's house, you know, whatever. So we go down to neighbor house and she end up changing. She getting dressed. She putting on lashes and stuff. So we like, okay, like who's these dudes? So neighbor is like, yeah, one of the guys that I talked to, you know, like he just want to hang and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I want y'all to come with me. So we like, okay, cool. So we just sitting there chilling, right? So I remember her mom was in the kitchen making some hot dogs, y'all. So I'm like, okay, let me eat before I leave because she had offered us some. And y'all know I don't turn down no meal, right? So we sitting there eating. We waiting. We letting neighbor like kind of finish getting dressed. Me and Shauna in the kitchen with her mama eating hot dogs and Lays. Like very vividly, I remember this, y'all. We eating hot dogs and Lays. So we just waiting for her. So she eventually come out and stuff. So she like, all right, mom, we'll be back. So we get to walking down the street. Y'all already know at the corner of Shauna's house, it's a what? It's the park. So neighbor, even though she's older than us, maybe like I guess maybe she didn't want them to know where she lived at either, whatever. Normally that was our thing. Like we would always have the guys pick us up from the corner or literally at the park, like whichever one. So we go walking down the park or whatever. So it's already a truck out there. So I'm like, oh, okay, like we walking across the street over like on the side of the park. So she like, oh, they go to guys or whatever. We're gonna get in the car with them and leave with them. So we like, oh, okay, cool. Like, we don't mind, we don't care. So we walk up to the car. So we like, hey y'all, hey. So first of all, let me already tell y'all right now, it's gonna be a lot of red flags in this damn video. I was young. For the people in the back, I was young. Okay, this is my early years. I was not 29 years old. I was not 28. I was not 27. I was not 26. I was not 25. Okay, I was really young at the time. I have to reiterate it for the people in the back that's gonna assume that I'm talking about yesterday or some shit. So it's gonna be a lot of red flags. So understand that I know I should have left or you shouldn't have went. We already know all of that. Accept the story for what it is, baby. Okay. Anyways, I already should have known some shit was up when we got to the car, and the boy in the passenger seat was like,
you. You right. I want you.
So mind you, he's pointing at me. Now I understand y'all might think like, oh, okay, like he chose you. First of all, I barely walked up to the car. Don't just get to pointing, talking about who you want and stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, y'all might think that's cute. Or feel like, oh, you the chosen one. Baby, no. Because first of all, your friend looked better than you. Okay? The friend was looking better than not the boy that was gonna be talking to neighbor. The other friend that like I guess Shauna ended up with. And it's so crazy because this what happens when you call dibs on somebody, because the one Shauna ended up with, and I'm only putting quotations marks because I always say, just because we go hang out with an even amount of guys and it's an even amount of girls, that don't mean we coupled up. That don't mean that that's our boo. That don't mean that we talking to them. Y'all, we just here to have fun. So nobody was talking to nobody besides neighbor and neighbor boo, right? So it's just funny because the one Shauna was with, I found more attractive, but the one who chose me, he liked me, but I would have preferred the one Shauna coupled up with, right? Mind you, me and Shauna both don't even care, because I'm not gonna lie, this is around the time when we just, if you remember the other story time when I was talking about dating in the summertime too, remember the brothers who big sister was trying to bully us? This was kind of like around that time for real. So like I was, even though they sister was like bullying us, we still was like kind of heavily talking to them, and I was really like, we was really feeling them. So although we was single in this summertime and we dating and doing whatever, we kind of was more so focused on them than anybody else for real. So we wasn't really even tripping. So we was just coming with neighbor to have a good time. Like we wasn't looking for nothing, we just here to have fun. So he had chose me or whatever. So like me and Shauna just like laugh, because we just be thinking it's funny when people like call dibs or choose people or whatever. Like we just think that shit is so funny. So like we had already giggled because we had an insider from like a previous, y'all know what it is when you got insiders with your best friend. So something like that happened before, not with the, it was just the insider, y'all. So we had laughed. So as soon as like me and Shauna looked at each other and like did like a little, we didn't even laugh, we did like a little giggle, because it was just like insider. The boy who chose me, he like,
what's funny? Are you don't like me? Like what? I ain't your type? Like what's funny?
I'm like, red flag. Okay, every time we see a red flag or hear a red flag, we gonna call it out. So I'm like, no, like I'm like, no, I'm like, relax, like I'm not laughing at you. I said, we just, me and we just got an insider about something like that. Like I probably really wouldn't even make sense, because he caught me off guard the way he kind of like turned up, like, what you laughing at, what's funny, what's this? So I was just like, no, we just got an insider, like it's not nothing serious. Hey, my name is Kay. Like I try to switch the subject. So he like,
okay, let me find out y'all got an insider about me.
Red flag. I'm like, why would we have an insider about you, love? We don't even know you. He like,
exactly, like that's what I'm saying. Like just let me find out.
So I'm already looking like, you know what? I don't know if I should be getting in this truck. But what my ass do? Got in that truck. Because I'm just sitting there thinking like, boy, we don't even know you. So like, Shauna started laughing like, we don't even know y'all. Like, why would we be talking about y'all? Like, let's relax, like calm down. So the boy that was in the back seat was like, right, what we gonna name him? He like, right, Martin, chill out. Like, why you been so aggressive? Calm down. And it's like at that point I knew. Y'all know when y'all hang out with a group of guys or even a group of girls, it's always that one. It's always that one. Y'all remember Leather Jacket? A one like him, right? It's always that one in a group that's like everybody cool, and he just gotta be that one that do the most when he just that one, right? So at that moment, I knew Martin was gonna be that one. But what did I do? We get in the truck anyways. So we hop in the car. So at first, like we all got in the back seat or whatever. But like once we realized how crowded we was, I guess like neighbor was like, "Do you mind if I sit in the front?" So Martin is just like,
Yeah. Actually, come up here because I want to sit in the back with my boo, anyways.
mind you, I'm looking around like, who the fuck is he talking about? Talking about. I'm thinking like, who the fuck is he talking about? Because mind you, that was our only encounter. Who is your boo? And it's crazy because the way we got in was already like weird because it was neighbor boo. Martin was in the front, and then we're gonna call the third guy because it'd be too many names. So third guy was like in the back seat closest to the street. So it's like when we got in, I guess weird, I don't know, because neighbor got in first, so she was next to the third guy, and then Shauna got in, and then I got in last, right? So I guess when neighbor realized she was next to the third guy, she like, I want to sit up in the front. So Martin ended up getting out. So of course neighbor went to the front. So Shauna scooped closest to the third guy. I'm next to Shauna, and then Martin get in with me. So, he put his arm around me and stuff. He like, yeah, this more like it or whatever. So I'm like, okay, yeah, like what we about to do today? Like, I'm just making conversation because my thing is I know how to be a wing woman. I know how to come and kick it. Like, I don't got to be coupled up or booed up. Like, we could come and talk and be ready. I'm just here for a good time, right? So they like, we don't know yet or whatever. Like, we about to hit the block and do whatever. I don't know. Y'all know we just in here for the ride. I don't even really care what we going for real. So they did ask us, did we want some apple juice? Now, I'm saying apple juice because we was young at the time, probably had no business being with these older people because, mind you, neighbor is older than us, and I know she only talked to people that's older than her. So, yeah, they're quite a couple, years above us, okay? So we like, yeah, y'all know us. We always down for some apple juice, okay? So we like, if you don't know what apple juice is, they gonna just ask and they gonna tell you in the comments, right? Because I'm not talking about regular apple juice. So, cause somebody comment that like, what would the liquor store still apple juice? Like somebody comment some goofy shit about apple juice there. Like it makes me wonder, fuck wrong with y'all. But anyways, at that time I was only drinking like light apple juice. And they was like, you want dark apple juice? And y'all know me and Shauna is always down for a good time. So although we're used to drinking light apple juice, when they asked us did we want dark apple juice, we like, we down, like we'll try, like we cool with that or whatever. So we go to the apple juice store and we get apple juice. So we just in the car. So mind you, Martin is in my ear, like he's trying to get to know me, which is fine because like I said, I'm gonna play my little role. If you end up being cool, then cool. If not, we're gonna keep it moving. Like this is one night only, okay? Like we at the strip club. So he in my ear, he talking. So, now he asking the normal questions. What's your name? How old you are? All of this. But I don't know if it's just me, y'all. But I really dislike when guys just come up to you and be like, what's the deal with you? What's up with you? Like, what do you mean, what's up with me? Like, what do I say to what's up with you? Am I supposed to be like, oh, nothing, single, ready to mingle, oh, nothing, working, unemployed? Like, what do you mean, what's up with me? Like, I know y'all probably think like, well, that's just what people say. I don't be knowing what to say to that. So maybe y'all can help me in the comments. But he just was in my ear. And mind you, it's like, what are you whispering about? The music is not on. Everybody talking. He in my ear like,
yeah, like, what's up with you?
So I'm like, ain't nothing up with me. What's up with you? And he like,
I mean, nothing.
So I'm like, okay, well, so I'm like, anyway, so what y'all on tonight? Like, we just all talking in general, like, we just saying stuff, but he just keep being in my ear, like,
yeah, what's up? Like, you got kids?
So I'm like, no, I ain't got no kids or whatever, do you? He like,
yeah, I got one soon or whatever.
So I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, like, that's what's up, whatever. He like,
don't you want to know if me and the baby mama still together?
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I literally was like, no. Like, no, I don't want to know. And he like,
why? Like, you don't care? Like, why you don't want to know?
I'm just looking at him, I'm like, because I really don't care. I'm like, well, that's really not my business. I mean, that's your business. So if you want to tell me, you can. Mind you, I'm kind of like looking at the side of him because he right here. So I'm like, if you want to tell me, you can, but it's, really like not a big deal to me. So he like,
It's not a big deal. Oh, so you one of those type that'll still mess with somebody baby daddy even if they with their baby mama?
what the fuck are you talking about? So I'm like, excuse me, like, what are you talking about? And he like,
Well, you said you didn't care, so like you don't care if a baby mama and baby daddy still talking?
I'm like, no, I never said I didn't care if they were still talking. I said I didn't care about what you got going on. He acting like I said overall, like if I was talking to somebody with kids, I wouldn't care if they were still talking to their baby mama, like in general. No, babe, I would care in general. I just don't care what you got going on. So I was like, oh no, I do care, but I mean, I was just saying I don't care about your business, like what you have going on. So he like,
Man, why not? You know you gonna be my new baby. Like, what you mean? Why you don't care?
and I'm like, so I just started laughing because I'm like, well, I don't know, like, cause when you're a wing woman, you try to keep it cool for the sake of your friend. Like if your friend really want to kick it with her dude and stuff, I feel like as long as you're not like super uncomfortable, like I'm really straight. Like I can adapt in any environment for real. Like as long as I'm not too uncomfortable, I'm good. So I'm just trying to play my role because we know that neighbor want to hang out with this boy, right? So I'm just sitting there like I just laugh. So Shauna started laughing too. Like every time one of us laugh, the other person laugh too, and it's like they always think we in cahoots. But they must just never had a best friend because every time me and Shauna laugh, third guy and Martin on our ass like, why y'all laughing? Like, what's funny? Like, is y'all talking about us? And I was just like, are y'all insecure or something? Like, why do y'all think? Like, I understand. Granted, I understand if I went around some guys and like I said something or I did something or whatever and they started laughing. I understand from their point, but from my point, it's just like, bro, we said we're not talking about y'all. Y'all not even doing nothing for us to really talk about. But it's just like I cannot help that this was type of relationship I have with my best friend that like we just laugh. And I'm not saying we just like like laughing in their face. It's just one of those like like these people is crazy, like a chuckle because me and her know what's going on. It's not like we laughing in their face. So I'm just like, it's just really nothing. So the third guy was like, let me guess, like it's another insider. So I'm like, it's something like that. So I'm just like changing the subject. I'm like, anyways, what y'all on? Did y'all see like everybody was going to that carnival? Because it was like a state fair / carnival that be coming around during the summertime. So a lot of people be going up there, like the older people. So I was asking them like, have y'all been to the state fair yet? Like, did y'all go up there? Like I heard the rides was cool and stuff. Just make a conversation. So they laughed. They like. No, what the fuck we look like going to a state fair? So I'm like, mind you, the state fair I was talking about, it wasn't like no little kid state fair or like I mean, it wasn't like no rides that you would see at Cedar Point, but like people go there like even on dates. Like we not grown. It ain't like we 30 years old. Even if so, y'all, like people go there to play the games, the arcade games. Like they was just saying that like the state fair was like for 16 and under or something. So I was like, oh, y'all too old to be going to the state fair? I'm like, oh well, I'm not, but I'm like, okay, that's cool. Martin, he go in his pocket, he pull out some money and he like,
No, we doing more important things than going to the state fair.
And he spread his money out. So I'm like, okay. All right. So I'm like, okay, like because you get money, you don't got no time to have a little bit of fun. Like what? So I'm just like, okay. So anyway, so I just was kind of getting tired of trying to make conversation and it ain't going the way that I wanted to go, I guess. I don't know. So at some point I was just kind of like on my phone, like scrolling through my phone because I felt like, when you feel like you kind of forcing a conversation, because one thing I hate is when I say, it's just like when you texting and somebody be like, what you doing? And you be like, oh, nothing, grocery shopping, like running some errands, I'm about to stop and get some gas. What about you? And they be like, nothing. And you be like, oh, okay, like how was your day? Did you have a good day? Did anything bad happen today? Or was it smooth? And they be like, it was good. And it's like, bro, if I have to force the conversation and force you to keep saying stuff, I'm gonna eventually stop texting. I just did that to somebody over the weekend, y'all. Like, if you don't engage in the conversation, it's done. So I feel like I kept saying stuff. And especially Martin, he just kept saying, like, I said something about the safe fair. Oh, we get money. And then it's like, y'all not talking about nothing else. So I just got on my phone like, okay, I ain't talking about shit. Like, whatever. I'm on my phone or whatever. I'm scrolling through Instagram. So, like, Shauna low-key looking at my phone, too. So we just, like, in the middle. And Martin, like,
what's wrong? Like, why you on your phone? Like, why you over here talking to me?
So I'm like, well, y'all not really talking about nothing. So he like,
what you mean we ain't talking about nothing? Like, we was just talking about money. I guess you don't like when money is the topic.
red fucking flag. Again, what the I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Because you think because you poured out your money and said you have more important things to do than go to the state fair, how does that equate to the fact that you think I don't like talking about money because you said you was too busy to, but you know what? I'm like, you just put out money and said you was too busy for fun. This dummy Martin, like,
I never said I was too busy to have some fun.
but you had just,
You just said that you. You just said that you. You just said that.
remember when I asked, did y'all go to the state fair and you said y'all was too big? Okay. I'm like, okay, well, what else y'all be doing for fun then? Because I what the fuck going on? So he like,
I mean, we get money. Like, get money is fun. Like, that's what's fun.
I'm like, I just cut him off. I'm like, so all y'all care about this money? Like, what's going on? Like, what are you talking about? Neighbor Boo is up there laughing because while we back here talking, them neighbor and her boo, they was having their own conversation. But when I had said that, he had started laughing. He was like, they sound like some lame ass niggas, don't they? So I'm like, I'm just saying, like, bro, I'm trying to hold a conversation. You talking about money, then you talking about the baby mama, baby. That you just talking about a whole bunch of just hoopla.
It sounds like a lot of...
And I'm not understanding. You know, I'm just like, you know what, just drink your drink. Like, I'm like, maybe you need to loosen up. So go ahead and drink your drink. Because mind you, we got the dark apple juice and we got the Coke and stuff to mix it. So we got a little drink. Yeah, we riding around, we drinking apple juice. So I'm like, you need to drink your drink so you can go ahead and loosen up. So he like,
What you want me to lose for? What you trying to do to me?
you know when some guys is just so cringy, like, what are you even talking about? Just vibe, my nigga. Like, just vibe. What are you saying? I'm like, bro, baby, I ain't trying to do nothing to you. Like, you ain't got to worry about that. Like, just go ahead and drink. He like,
Well, damn, man. Like, what's wrong with me? Like, what's wrong with me then?
so I'm like, it's nothing wrong with you. I'm just saying, like, bro, everything that I say is like Martin was just taking it all the way left. Like, bro, you're thinking too much into it. I just met you 5 seconds ago. Like, let's relax and have a good time. Like, baby, you got to chill. So like, we end up sipping or whatever. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get relaxed. We riding around some more, we sipping, so it's getting hot. So I'm like, baby, we need to roll the windows up and turn the AC on. That's when I knew that dark apple juice was kicking in. So me and Shauna is like, we saying something in the car. I don't know, we laughing. We still like, you know, in the car turning up, they got music going on. We end up rapping a song and stuff. And it's like he kept, you know, when people got their arm, like, let's say this is me. You know when people got their arm around you and they keep like just pulling you in closer and closer like this. Mind you, we're all in a car. It's 4 of us in the back row. So he keeps trying to push me closer this way. But I keep coming this way because he was originally sitting in the passenger seat. The passenger seat was pushed back. Don't ask me why I ain't just asked neighbor to pull the seat up. I don't know. I don't really care. But it was pushed back. I'm kind of tall, y'all, okay? So you keep trying to push my knees this way. He's big, so like we can't fit behind the seat. So I keep coming back this way, you know? Like, you can have your arm around me, but I don't need to be squished up on you. Like, we not even rocking with each other like that. So he kept like pushing me close. So like, you know how you would get close and then eventually as you drive and you would slowly come back this way. That's what I was doing. So every time I would come back to like center myself, like, you know, I guess he'd feel me move. So he'd bring me back. So I came back this way. So he like,
What's going on with you? Like, why you keep moving away from me?
I'm like, Martin, I ain't moving away from you. I'm like, I'm just chilling. Like, it's already a tight space back here. Like, we chilling. So this one I knew, like, baby, red flags just bursting everywhere. He gets mad because I'm like moving back to the middle, y'all. So he gets mad and I feel like he threw a little mini kitty temper tantrum because, mind you, like I said, he's like this, arm around me. So when I said like, you know, I'm just chilling, he was like, and moved his arm like from around me. So, you know, I scooted back over to the middle because he moved his arm. So I'm thinking like, not you mad because you want me to be like laid up against you on your chest as if we fucking go together. And I just want to sit next to you. So you want to move your arm? Who you think about to be mad, baby? Me or you? You think I care that you about to move your arm from around my shoulders? Baby, it's never ever that serious. So I'm just like, you know, so I just kind of look and shrug. Now, mind you, we are drinking apple juice. So Shauna is laughing. Like, I think we pissed them off more than they even pissed us off, because our laughing, so I guess me and Shauna just kept laughing at the wrong time. But you know what? That's my life story, because I'm always laughing. It don't matter if it's at the right time, wrong time, bad time, good time, serious time, baby. I'm gonna laugh. I told y'all, if I could be a laugh, I would. I want to be a laugh. Like, ha ha ha, it's funny. Everything is funny. Like, why am I taking stuff so serious? It is funny. Okay? Everything is a joke. Did y'all see Donald Trump get shot? We ain't gonna talk politics over here on my channel. We ain't. I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that where it's at, okay? I ain't gonna say nothing about it. But anyways, I don't take much serious, right? So I guess we kept laughing at the wrong time. So we laughed. So now the third guy, he kind of trying to get on Shauna, like what's funny now? Like, why you laughing? And Shauna just like nothing. Mind you, she originally is laughing because she know that the boy, that Martin removed his arm, and like, you know, because she kind of sitting up too, she could see my face like, what the fuck? Like, I don't care. So she already know how I am. So she just laughed because we both just think it's funny that he moved his arm, right? Okay. So she laughed. So the third guy's on her like, what's funny? Like, da da da, like all of this. He was kind of acting like Martin, but not as bad. Like, he wasn't keep saying stuff to Shauna. So Shauna like, oh, nothing. Like, I'm just on my phone seeing something funny. Y'all know the typical answer. The third guy like, show me. I want to laugh. What's funny? She like, nothing. It's nothing, y'all. Mind you, we don't have no destination. We just riding around. So we steady sipping in the car. The music start going or whatever. So we just like kicking it. I don't know. Martin caught himself having an attitude at me. I'm thinking like, damn, babe, we in our first argument already. Like, we ain't been in the car for about 20 minutes and you mad at me already. This is crazy, right? So we eventually pull up in the hood or whatever. So we walk on somebody's porch. Okay, I never asked who house it was or what. I didn't, when I was younger, I didn't ask a lot of questions, and I didn't ask those type of questions, right? So we all go sit on the porch. We chilling on the porch, just people outside. Like, it must have been one of their houses because we didn't meet nobody there. But it's just like, in the summer, it's just people outside. Kids riding bikes and stuff, they outside. So we just sitting on the porch, like, we all just kicking it. They end up going in the house and bringing like a speaker out. So they playing music. So we just on the porch and vibing, like literally vibe. I remember that fucking neighborhood boo. He brought out Scramble, y'all. Well, they was playing Scramble, but I was helping like neighbor fucking like pick out words and stuff like that. And those was my vibes. I know that sounds weird, like, why was y'all on the porch playing Scramble? But that's the type of stuff I like to do. Let's play games. Let's kick it. Let's vibe. Like, let's have a good time. We could play Uno. We could play Spades. We could play Tongue. I Declare War. Speed. Whatever it is. But he had Scramble, so I'm helping her with the words. So we just laughing because, like, I forgot, of course, what word it is. Like, fucking neighbor boo had made up some word. A word that's like, is it really a word? Like, it might sound like a word. Like, I can't think of it. But, like, it was a word that, like, maybe you knew, but it wasn't a real word. We over here debating and, like, laughing and playing about if it's a word. Neighbor boo is asking me, like, ain't this a word? I'm thinking, like, nah, I don't think that's I think so, but I don't really think so. We over here in our own world, like, laughing and playing or whatever. So we kicking it. We still drinking our apple juice. The night is going, like, pretty good. Like, we're still kind of like the evening. It's going pretty good. So they playing that. So the vibes is doing good, right? So eventually, like, that we was all going to take turns or whatever. So next up, it was Shauna and the third guy. As they on the porch playing, neighbor boo had sat in the chair that the third guy was in, and then neighbor had sat on top of him, like sat on his lap. So I don't know, for whatever reason, fucking Martin see them two like interacting or seeing that neighbor sat on his lap. So Martin want to tell me to like come here. So I will sit, like, if they playing Scramble right here, I was kind of sitting next to them. The chairs is right here. So I got up. I'm like, what's going on, Martin? Like, what's up? Like, like, but I'm smiling because I'm a little tipsy off apple juice. I'm like, what's up? So he like,
come here, like, sit on my lap.
So I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, I know I said I play my wing woman, like, role really well, but I didn't care to sit on his lap. So I was like, no, like, what I need to sit on your lap for? I'm like, go ahead, whatever you gotta tell me. You can tell me standing up. Like, I just want to stand up. He like,
why you can't sit on my lap? Like, what's wrong? Like, I promise you, I know it's big, but you ain't gonna feel nothing.
Excuse me? Like, literally looked down at himself and talk about, but you ain't gonna feel nothing. So I was like, I guess, I be telling y'all, like, sometimes my face say it before my mouth can even say anything. So I guess I was frowning up, like, what? And he like,
what? Like, why you looking like that? Why you all frowned up? Like, it's not that serious.
I'm like, what's not that serious? I'm like, what you got to tell me? Like, I'm gonna stand up. It's not a big deal. He like,
But so you telling me you can't sit on my lap, like, bro? Like your friend can sit on his lap, but like you making it a big deal about sitting on my lap.
First of all, they talk, baby. Man, you don't. Like, what you mean? Like, what are you talking about? So I'm like, oh, well, what we followers now? What we see one person do, that mean we got to do it too? He like,
The fuck? Oh no, I'm far from a follower. I'm not a follower. I just don't understand like why you can't sit on my lap, like, bro. That's just crazy.
so I just was looking like, I guess you don't want nothing. So I started like walking back a little bit to come back over here to watch the game. So he like,
No, just come here. Like I just want to tell you something.
so I walk over to him. I lean down. I'm like, yes. Like, I kind of like lean my ear in. So, he try to pull my arm to like sit on him. So neighbor's like, bro, like she don't want to sit on your lap. She don't got to sit on your lap. Like, what's the problem? So Martin like,
Why don't you mind your fucking business?
so we like, whoa, Holiday, hold up.
Okay, whoa, Holiday. Wait, hold on, Holiday.
But nah, we like calm down, like whoa, like we all said at the same time. Me, neighbor, Shauna turned around, and neighbor Boo, and everybody kind of was like, whoa, like calm down, like what's going on? So neighbor like, don't fucking talk to me like that. What are you talking about? And he like,
No, I was just saying like this between us, like you sitting on his lap, like mind your business. Like this is between us.
so neighbor Boo was like, don't, like, bro, chill, like you good, like you good. Them friends that like gotta check their friend, but they also don't want to get into I could tell that that neighbor Boo wanted to check Martin, but you know how like some guys feel like they don't want to get into it with their bro over a female, but it's like it's not really over a female. It's your bro is being disrespectful, so you should be able to check your friend like politely if they're getting out of line or if they're doing too much. But that's how niggas is. They feel like, oh, they don't want to they don't want it to seem like, oh, I'm picking a female over my bro, and it's not that. It's just that regardless if neighbor and neighbor Boo together or not, like don't disrespect nobody. Like just don't disrespect no women. Some men just don't play that. But I could tell that neighbor Boo was kind of like straddling the fence. Like he want to take up, but he also don't want to get into it with his bro, like over some goofy shit or whatever, I guess. I don't know. That's just the feeling I was getting. So he like, cause he was like laughing like, bro, like I'm just saying chill. Like he was patting him on the chest like chill. So I'm just like, okay. So I kind of just stepped back and I was just looking at the game. Like I didn't at first I was like sitting by the game, like actually sitting on the porch. But now I kind of just was standing on the porch, like just still watching the game. Cause I'm like, I don't know what's going on over here. So I guess neighbor like felt some type of way, so she was like, come here, let me talk to you, talking to her boo. So they had kind of like walked down the street or whatever. They was like walking slow, talking or whatever. So because they was walking, mind you, when you sitting on a concrete when you sitting on a concrete porch, like your butt started to hurt. So when they end up walking down the street, I just went on and took the second seat because it was only two actual chairs on the porch. So Shauna and the third guy was sitting, like they was sitting like crisscross. Well, the boy wasn't crisscross, but they was sitting on the porch, and I just went on and took the second seat. So I took it and I pulled it closer a little bit to the game because we was laughing, like we was making up words and we was playing. Martin not really talking about nothing because this nigga is mad about life or whatever, I don't know. So when I scooted the chair over a little bit, make that little noise when you scooted across the porch. So I don't know why this man is such in his feelings about me and he don't even know me. He like,
so you don't want to sit on my lap and you trying to scoot away from me? Like, damn, what the fuck wrong with me?
So I was like, bro, like, are you okay? Like, and when people, I guess for some reason people hate when you ask them, are they okay? Like, bro. So I'm like, I ain't trying to, what are you talking about? I said, I'm just trying to like pay attention to the game. Like, I'm just, fuck. He like,
you trying to pay attention to the game, but you should be paying attention to me.
So I ain't gonna lie, I was like, and why should I? Like, why would I be paying attention to you for what? He like,
but why wouldn't you?
So I'm like, and why would I? Like, what are you talking about? I should be paying attention to you, boy. Like, why is we even, why, bro, we don't even know each other. Why are we arguing or being like catty back and forth to each other for what? I'm just here to vibe. What's the problem, Martin? So I'm just like, why would I be paying attention to you? Like, he like,
I'm just saying, because I'm trying to get to know you. Like, I don't know, you acting like you don't really want to get to know me. Like, I'm like, if you don't want to get to know me, like, for real, just say that. Because, like, I'm not no desperate ass nigga. Like, 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 you see me, like.
He started trying to give cocky. So I'm like, well, nobody said you was desperate. Like, and nobody say nothing was wrong with you. I'm like, I don't know you. So why would I think something wrong with you? He like,
Right, you don't know me. That's why you supposed to get to know somebody that you don't know.
And I'm like, bro, we could get to know each other, but I'm like, calm down. Why you so aggressive? So Shauna turned around, mind you. She like, yeah, cause what's all the static about? Because we don't care if he just talking to me. I am Shauna business, and Shauna is my business. So like, that's one girl that you can't be like, oh, mind your business about. No, her business is my business, and my business is her business. Period. So I guess because her back was turned and she was like in a game, when she turned around, like, what's all the static? Because it just was the bass in his voice, y'all. He was just giving like static for what? So he was like,
I see. We just can't have a one-on-one conversation without somebody just butting in.
so Shauna just like, she had turned around, but she laughing like, yeah, I'ma always butt in when it come to her. Like, she's still playing the game, but she like, I'ma always butt in when it come to her. Like, that's just what it is. Like, period. Of course, we weren't saying period at the time, but it was given that. So he like,
Third guy, man, bro, like keep her busy so she can stay out of grown folks' business.
so I was like, well, who the grown folks? Because my business is her business and her business is mine. So he like,
Oh, y'all on some kid shit? Like what? Y'all don't know how to mind y'all own business? Like everything she do, you gotta be involved with, and everything you do, she gotta be involved with.
so I was like, yeah. Like, we both said at the same time, like, yeah. I'm like, it's not even about being on no kid shit. Like, you just getting loud and aggressive with me. So, that's my best friend. She gonna say something. But I'm like, it's all cool. I'm like, so what you was saying? Like, I just try to dilute the situation because, I just be trying to keep it calm at all times because once it's up, it is very much fucking stuck. It's stuck all the way. It's stuck like Gorilla Girl hair that was stuck to the side. It's going to be very stuck. So I try to make sure we don't even have to get to that point of turmoil. I try to always keep it calm because, baby, you don't want to turn a cancer up, for real. So I'm just like, but what? I'm like, come on. What we talking now? So what you was saying? He like, well, anyways, like just giving. Oh, I should change the name to Martin, from Martin to Sassy, because like, I'm sorry, y'all. He was just giving sass. Like, he like,
So, anyways, like I was asking you, like, what's so wrong with me?
mind you, as he's saying this, he's pulling my chair back to him. Y'all know the little white chairs, so they be just like, when you pulling them, they just be like vibrating a little bit. So he's pulling me back over. I'm like, I see you just got a thing with pulling me close to you. Like, what's going on? He like,
Man, you should want to be close to me because, like, I'm that nigga. Like, for real, like, fucking with me, man. I'm telling you, you might want to with me. Like, a lot of girls want to with me.
so I'm like, go get them girls then. So I'm like, oh, okay, is that right? Like, now I'm just playing on it with him. I'm like, is that right? I'm like, and why they want to put you? So he like,
I mean, look at me. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they?
so I'm just like, okay. He like, okay then. So I'm like, anyway, so what's up? Like, what's going on with you? He like, I mean, what you mean what's up with me? You see what's up with me. Again, niggas that have no personality, no conversation, no nothing. What do you mean I see what's up with you? No, I don't. You asking me to sit on your lap. You want to pull me close. You want to move my chair over. Like, you really want to talk to me about something. Then I give you the time to be like, okay, what's up? What you want? And your ass don't want nothing. Over here telling me something, you see what's up with me. No, the fuck I don't. What do you want, bro? Like, what do you want? I want to be over here with the scramble game because they laughing, making up words and playing, and we sipping, and you want to have a serious ass conversation about what? You just met me an hour ago, maybe a couple hours, maybe about 2 hours ago at this point. But what is your problem? Like, why do you always got to be that guy in a group? It's always got to be that pick-me ass guy, just like it got to be a pick-me ass girl. So I'm just like, I don't know what's up with you though. Like, bro, like, what are we saying? Mind you, I keep saying stuff with a little smile, with a little chuckle, because I'm trying to keep the conversation light. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to look too serious, because my face start being like, what you, I start moving around, my neck get them. I'm trying to keep it very light, that way I don't seem too aggressive or like I got an attitude. So I'm trying to keep it peaceful. So I'm just like, well, I really don't know what's up with you. Like, tell me, like, what's up with you? He like,
I mean, money. You see me like I'm getting money.
get money. Yeah, I'm like, is that all? What's up with you? Like, I mean, I said, so you pull my chair over here to basically tell me that you get money, even though you already showed me your money in a card. Like, he like,
What's your problem? Like, what you don't like niggas that get money?
how do we even get? Just what the fuck? I'm like, I never said that, but I was just I'm like, you want to play the game next? Like, you want to play Scramble? Like, you want, bro? Like, I'm dying here trying to spark up a conversation that'll make sense. So I'm like, you don't want to, do all that. So he like,
everybody doing their own thing. You see, neighbor boo, they took a walk. Them two over there playing the game. Like, you all in their business playing the game. Like, everybody doing their own little thing. We need to be doing our own thing too.
I'm thinking like, first of all, I'm not in their fucking business. What do you mean I'm in their business? Like, they asking me questions like nobody had no business. Like, we all were just kicking it. But I guess he felt like everybody should be kind of like coupled up. So he all telling me like, why am I watching them play the game? I need to be watching him. I need to be focused on him. Nigga, for what? And if we being honest, the fucking game is more interesting than your ass. So what are you talking about? Like, so I'm like, okay, well, you got my undivided attention right now. Like, it's just me and you. So, what's up? So he pulls my leg, y'all. So mind you, now I'm kind of like sitting across, like our knees is like kind of touching a little bit. I'm sitting right in front of him. So he pulls my leg to like put it on his lap. So, I move it back because I'm just like, the way he pulled me, y'all know those white chairs. You know them white little, they not folding chairs, the white little plastic chairs. When he moved me, when he picked my leg up to like put it on him, because we sitting so close, it kind of like scooted me back. I don't mind my little pants, y'all know I only get dressed from the waist up, but it kind of scooted me back, right? So those white plastic chairs, they as thin as a piece of paper, so it kind of like, the chair kind of like lifted up. So I'm like, whoa. So I kind of like snatched my leg back to catch myself. Your reflex, if you leaning in a chair and you feel the chair go back, you gonna be like, hold up now. So I did that. So I snatched my leg back and put it on the ground like, hold on. I'm like, damn, you about to make me tip over. He like,
Bro, relax. Like, chill, bro. I ain't gonna let you fall. Like, come on now. Give me your leg back.
and he tried to pick up my leg, and I'm like, nah, like, I'm good. I'm like, I'm straight. Like, but what's up? I'm like, but yeah, like, what you was saying about yourself? Like, what? He like,
Damn, what? You can't put your leg on me? Like, bro, you just don't want to do. You know what, man? It's just cool. It's just cool.
this literally what he did when he said it's cool. He pulled his phone out of his pocket, and he like, he did one of these, like he shooed me away or some shit. And he like, he all on his phone or whatever, just sitting there like typing whatever. So I'm just like, mind you, I was sitting in front of him because he pulled me close. So when he did that, I felt like you letting me know the way you moved your hands, shoot your hand, like you didn't want to talk to me no more. So I'm not about to sit in the chair right in front of you. So I moved my little chair right over by the game. I'm over here watching the game and stuff. We still kicking it. So I guess it was the third guy like house, because neighbor on her boo was still like walking up and down the street or whatever. And I didn't want to ask fucking Martin nothing. So I asked the third guy like who house is this? Can I use the bathroom? And he was like, oh yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, come on. So he walked me in the house or whatever, and he take me to the bathroom. So, of course he don't know me, and although I don't really look like a thief, but sometimes what do a thief look like? But you could tell he probably didn't want to leave me in his house or whatever, which I totally understand because I don't leave nobody in my house. And not even gonna lie, like the house kind of gave like a little bit of like a trap house a little bit, so he probably just didn't want to leave me in there. So, he hanging out in the kitchen until I'm done using the bathroom. So it's like when I'm coming out the bathroom, I'm hearing commotion, y'all. So I'm thinking like, what is this commotion? But I know my bestie fucked the resty voice. I hear her just loud, like she wasn't screaming, but I just hear her loud talking fast. So me and third guy coming out, we like, what's going on? As we walking out, neighbor and her boo coming up like across the grass. So Shauna and fucking Martin out there arguing. So we like, what's going on? Shauna like, no, he disrespectful as fuck. Like, I don't like that shit. Martin like,
I'm not disrespectful. I'm just a grown ass man. I ain't sugarcoating or biting my tongue for nobody.
so we just trying to go ahead and like separate them, because we like, what the fuck is even going on? Like, eventually of course Shauna told me like he just was saying some disrespectful shit, or he had told her like while we was in the house, he gonna ask her when he talking to me, can she mind her business? Don't fucking ask my best friend when I walk in the house, can she mind her business? And Shauna like, well, basically what I said, like, okay, is my business. That's my best friend. And she was like, he had said something like, I'm grown as fuck. I don't give a fuck about that best friend shit. Like, I'm trying to holler at your girl and you interrupting or whatever, like stuff like that. So then they end up like, getting into it a little bit. So whatever. So neighbor come up like, what the fuck is the problem? Like, she like, what the hell going on? Like, who are what's up? So everybody started explaining what's going on, whatever. So neighbor is like, what? She look at her boo, she like, just take us home, because like it's just too much going on. Like, you need to invite us out when you got some better friends. So third guy was like, what the fuck I do? Like, I ain't do nothing. So she like, well, not you, but I'm just saying like the vibes is all off. So Martin like,
I mean, I don't care about no fucking vibes being off. You know what? Yeah, why don't you go ahead and take them home so I can call my girl over here, and like my girl will bring some friends for us.
Baby, you talking about you gonna tell neighbor boo to drop us off so you can call your girl and the girl gonna bring some homegirls for y'all. My thing is, regardless if you had a girl or you was just saying that, you doing all of that over me, being dramatic, being sassy, being extra, being mad, when you just said out your own mouth, quote unquote, that you got a girlfriend. So why is you tripping so hard over me? Like, why is you making sure I get to know you, making sure that you don't talk to your baby mama, asking about, like, why do you want me? That's what I be saying with these niggas. They be gaslighting you. They want to act like they want all this from you and I'm all about you, get to know me, did all of this. And meanwhile, they be having a girl tucked up in the house or having a girl somewhere on the side. Like, baby, did you think I was going to be your side chick? Like, are you lying and just saying you got a girlfriend just to say it? Or do you really got one? Either way, it don't matter to me. Or do you really got one and you was just okay with cheating on her or trying to talk to me and get to know me knowing that you got a girlfriend? Like, niggas would really play in your face. That's why I'm like, so we just started like, you know what? It just was funny though. So we all started laughing, even neighbor, because it wasn't even no insider. It was just the fact that I think we all thought at the same time, like, nigga, you over here trying to be in K-face, but you got a girl. Either we all thought that, it was either one of the two, that or we just thought he was lying just because he wanted to make us mad. And we laughed to let him know, regardless if you telling the truth or not, but you're not about to make us mad about no girl or anything that you got going on in your life. Like, we was never tripping. Nobody is tripping over you, boy. I would have been fine if you wasn't here. I could have sat here and played Scrabble with them. It's not a big deal. But I just didn't understand what his problem was. Like, you come staticky because I guess, I don't know if you wanted me to be more on you. Because I'm not going to lie. Martin wasn't an ugly guy. He wasn't ugly. But it's just, calm down. I don't like that super aggressive shit in the beginning. Like, relax. Like, you think because it's 3 guys and it's 3 girls that you want to call, you want to choose me, and then I don't know if you thought I was supposed to be all up on you and welcoming to sit on your lap and hug up on you. Baby, I just met you. I'm not doing all of that, love. Like, we got to build up some chemistry. It got to be a mutual like or something. Like, I'm not about to put my leg over your thighs, or I don't have to do all of that. Like, we don't got to be hugged up and me laying on your chest in the car. Why? For what? We just met. You don't even know me. You don't know me, babe. Like, what are you talking, like? And then at that point, I think I was still giving fake names. So I don't even think you knew my real name at that point. Everybody used to have a fake name back in the day, okay? Like, so I was probably still giving people my fake name. So you don't even know me. So relax. So we had just laughed, y'all. But neighbor boo was like, come on, like, I'll take y'all home. Like, it's not a big deal. So he ended up taking us home. And the third guy and Martin, they stayed on the porch, which was fine. The third guy, he still was cool. He said bye to us and everything. But he probably just looking like my homie tripping. Like, it is what it is. But he said bye and he was still cool. But we got in the car and, we was talking about it. And, neighbor boo he probably don't want to talk bad about his homeboy. But he just like, yeah, I don't know what that nigga on today. He just tripping. But, we had link another time that I like, he just talking. But we just going home and I'm like, fuck, what's wrong with him? Like, once neighbor boo dropped us off at the corner and we walking, like, we just laughing about the situation. Cause I'm like, what was his problem? Why was you so mad? Why was you so sassy? And then you call yourself arguing with my best friend? Like, we won't pack you out right now. And then you will get, listen, you will get, even though it's 3 of us, you still will get jumped by us. Like, baby, it's just not going down like that. Like, what is wrong with you? What is your problem? Like, that's my whole question of this night is, what is your problem, Martin? What was why was you all up on me like that then if you had a girlfriend, babe? You could have just vibed. We could have just kicked it. Nobody had to be on no couple shit. Even Shauna and the third guy, they weren't even really on no couple stuff. Like, we out here playing Scramble on the front porch. Nobody on each other besides boo, neighbor, and her boo. Nobody was up on each other. Everybody just drinking apple juice and laughing and vibing to the music and playing a game. Relax, nigga, relax. It's never ever that deep. So, if he did call his girlfriend or whatever, we don't care, babe. We was not here for you, Martin. You was nobody was here for you, love. We was just vibing. Something you need to learn how to do, love, okay? But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up this video, comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed. But y'all already know. Till next time. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.